So here was the inspiration picture, and then I ended up making another video doing this one, but it was a bit harder. And then I would like to show you that I also am now doing something inspired by this more. So I ended up tracing this on the light box, and then I found another picture for the leaves, which I traced on the light box also. You could always just freehand this. You don't have to trace it if you don't want to, but I kind of struggle with drawing sometimes, and I just wanted to make it just quicker on myself to get this project done. So I just printed these out just to trace on the light box. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tape off my paper. That way it has a nice white border when I'm all the way done painting. Then I'm gonna paint my background a blue. And then my leaves will be green, and then my flamingo will be pink. Now you can see that I'm covering up like pencil lines. Once we're all done painting, I have a plan to just erase those pencil marks so it doesn't like mess up the white border. Okay, so when you're painting, make sure you are smoothing out all your globs and take your time. The key thing is to go nice and slow. If you're being rushed, you're probably gonna end up being sloppy. So if you can kind of see how slow I go to paint, then I make sure I'm staying inside the lines and taking my time. Okay, also painting takes practice and skill, so I've had a lot of practice painting. So just try your best to stay inside the lines, but going slow will help you. Okay, smoothing out your globs is gonna be really important. Also, I like to paint in the same direction or around the shapes the same. So right now I'm just going up and down, but when I had to go around a curve like this leaf, I like to just kind of trace the shape. Or in here, I'll probably trace it just like how I drew it. For me, it's easier than doing like up and down. And it all, you have to like flip your brush a certain way. So this, now it's like flat, so I can trace it. But then when I'm down here, I flip it. Now it's flat, going up and down. So that takes practice too, getting used to holding your brush differently. All right, now the rest I'm just gonna be painting and smoothing out my globs and trying to stay in the lines. Okay, so now in my like inspiration photo, they don't have any outlines. It's all just with paint, and they use different colors of paint, and the paint is just right next to the next color. On mine, it looks somewhat different because I'm using different paint. So I don't have it all the way up to the next color, you can obviously see there's a gap and you can see my pencil lines. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a color that is darker or similar to what I have. So on the green, I'm gonna use a green colored pencil, and I'm just gonna go over where my pencil marks are or fill in where I have white spots. That way it gives it the outline kind of feeling, but it also makes it look a little bit more finished because there's not white spots everywhere. Okay, this is just a little bit different than using a black. The black is going to make it look a little bit more cartoony. This will make it look just a little more natural. So I have a green, and then I have a pink and a blue if I need it, but I think I'm going to try and stick to pink and blue. And then I will also be going over the eye and the mouth part with the black marker. Okay, oops, I forgot I was zoomed in. This pink color that I have looks extremely similar to my paint color. So this has actually been really nice to fill in all the white spots. So maybe finding a color that is pretty close, you might like how that looks. I think this colored pencil is just maybe a tiny bit darker, but it does look very close. Okay, I didn't really think about what to do for here. I think I might just do that with black then on the nose. Okay, I think I'm gonna call that done. And I'm gonna take off the tape and see what it looks like. It always looks so much better without the tape on it. It looks like finished. And then it's normal for the tape to peel off some of your paper. So you can kind of see it on my tape. There's some of the paper, but we just want to make sure we're not like accidentally ripping our paper or having like it start going across your painting, ripping. Okay, now I have just a couple places where I have pencil marks from when I was tracing this. So I'm going to erase those, and then this is finished.